So, yes, ladies, leave comments below if you feel that as a lady, you have a sixth intuition or sixth sense when it comes to just life in general. I think most of us have it in life in general with our kids, with our loved ones, but you can use it for self. You could use it for your advantage to generate wealth. And I think this is crucial. This is something that we already have in our DNA, so might as well use it. Okay. So, men, if you hire ladies for your sales team, trust me, you'll do a little better. Let me know if you do have a sales team with females, how amazing they are, because our ladies are amazing. Many of you ladies do feel like it's a male dominant. Again, I felt this at the beginning. I still do to this day. I'll like sit and think, oh, do I have to go to that meeting? It's all men, and I'm the only lady. And I get really in my head, and then I have to talk to myself, Elizabeth, it's okay. Women do it all the time. You're just the only one here. So there's a little narrative talk that I have to tell myself, but it is not very encouraging when you have that thought very dominant in your mind. Keep telling you you're the only female. This is a male's game. Investing, real estate, it's all for men. Nonsense. Anyone could do it. Anyone could do it, especially as females. The other limiting beliefs that we all have, again, is that you're not a natural salesperson. A lot of you ladies may feel that you're not natural at this. And I'm going to tell you, you are natural. You do have it. I think most of these things we do have deep down inside of us, but we just focus on other things that life demanded, our families demanded, work, your job, your boss, whoever demanded that skill or that pronounced skill or set of thinking or set of rules that you have to play by. You've been dominating those for so many years, but there is a salesperson within you. And I hate to call it salesperson, but because you're not selling, you're making a friend and you're giving them something that they want, that they need. And that right there is the key to selling. It's not that you're selling. It's that you're, like, for me, going back to my example, I felt like, okay, I'm buying this under market. I'm selling it under market. I have no competition because mine's right under market. I'm giving the buyer a lot of value, and they know it because either they did the research or their agent did the research or their broker or their attorney, whoever. And they sometimes call me, he's like, why is it under market? It's like 20K under market. Why? And then I tell them, this is what I do. You tell them what you do, and then you let them know that this is what you do so they could come back to buy from you because they know you get it under market and you will sell it under market. And that's a huge. So it's very interesting when you shift your mind, but it's a mental shift, ladies. It's a mental shift. It is male dominant. I'm not even going to deny it. There's more men, and we need to have more women. That's why we're here. This is why we created this community. The other thing that we have a limiting belief is that you're not a natural salesperson. Who else has had that? I had that. I started off nursing and then they swapped me over to sales because they said, my boss at the time said, Elizabeth, you believe in the product. You know the product better than anyone outside that's coming in. You believe in it. And I think you just be natural talking to people, selling the product, etc. So yes, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. My sister could tell you her story, how she got into sales, but no one's born with those skills. I think you learn them as you go. I mean, think about it, ladies. If you're a mom, I'm sure your kids has those sales skills with you. They want this Lego, they want this toy, they want this play dollhouse, they want these pair of jeans. They will sell you the reason why you need to buy it. They do it all the time naturally. Do not take that away from them. Just tell them, that's good. You did your argument correct. I love it, but I'm your mom. Use it with other people. So I do that to my kids. Do not take away their creativity on how to get what they want. Do not take that away. I highly recommend that to every single mom. This again are all limiting beliefs, not being a natural salesperson, which you can be and you will be once you start hanging out with us. That keep you where you are. I think we get stuck in a little loophole of doing the same thing over and over. And in order to grow, we have to step out of our comfort zone and just take little risk. And the only way to do that is just getting your mind shifted into I can do it. It seems very simple, and I say it very simple. Oh, I almost fell. I say it very simple and say it like nothing because it is, but yet I know it's a challenge up here between our ears. Um, let's see. You must elevate your mental state to cultivate a high performance team. Let me read that again. You must elevate your mental state to cultivate a high performance team. Why do I say you? Because it all starts and ends with you. Whatever you're thinking, you're affecting your team. Whatever priorities you set, your team will pick up on that, or you have to let them know these are the priorities. This is what we're going to focus on for the year and for the first quarter, second quarter. And you have to be very certain that you will get them, and you have to transmit that to your sales team so they can transmit it to the buyers. They could do the sales. Do you get it? So again, ladies, a lot of it is with us. It starts with us, it ends with us. And that's why I'm big with mindset, because once you get into the human relationships, it's what you believe. And if you start off your calls all scared and, oh my God, they're not going to want to buy, it's too price too high or price too low, or this is not what they're looking for. You're already setting the mood for them not to buy, and you need to stop that. You need to know that they need this, whatever it is that you're selling. Again, it doesn't have to be just land, but we do focus on land. They need this piece of property to build their dream home, to go on the weekends with their family fishing on the pond, or to go on a weekend glamping, or to have family reunions, or to create space for whatever these builders are doing. Some are doing glamp sites, some are doing RV parks, some are doing whatever it is that your buyer is needing, you're providing a service for them. So once you make that shift, it's huge and you will see success right away. Encourage your team to set daily goals. Again, the last podcast I spoke about this. It's very important for you to know where you want to be in 5 years and then just work backwards. So break it down into yearly and then break it down to quarters and then break it. You have to work backwards. There's no other way. Or I don't know any other way. If you know of another way, let me know. But work backwards. Set goals that aligned with your end year objectives. There we go. Each day they must contribute towards hitting that goal. So again, the last podcast, I elaborated a little more on this, where you sit down and write the habits that you do daily. A lot of us do things that are not productive towards our goals. They don't get us closer to achieving what we want or need. And sitting down, writing what you do daily, or even recording what you do daily, have a camera in your room so you can see what you're doing. You have to watch yourself like a hawk. And once you say, okay, that's not getting me closer to my goal, or this is not getting my team closer to our goals as a team, you have to write down, okay, these are the top 5 for the week, and then let them figure out how they want to do it throughout the week. Some will get them done the first day. When you set timelines, things start to change. When I give myself a whole month to change my bed, like to do a different rearrangement of my bedroom, it takes me a month or longer. But when I say no, I need to do it this weekend because my parents are coming or someone's coming to visit and I need to get organized, I do it within hours. So make sure you set those time limits for yourself and for your team. As a salesperson, you have to tell them this has to be sold by the end of the quarter. No ifs, buts, or it has to be sold. So in their mind, they're already, okay, it's going to be sold by the end of the quarter. And subconsciously, they're going to figure out a way to sell it. And not only that, the buyers looking also pick up on that energy like, oh, they believe in this. It's going to sell. I need to jump on it. What's so special? They pick up and they start thinking like, What is it that this person's telling me? I'm picking up on it. I need to buy. I need to buy. So it's all psychological. You must elevate your mental state to cultivate high performance teams. Again, it's you. It starts with you. It ends with you. If you're a one man show, start right now. Practice being that team leader, that you believe in your product, you believe on what you're selling, and you're going to deliver that amazing product to your clients, and they love it and they need it. End of story. You have to get into that. Again, we have a whole, if you're interested and you want to learn from us how to be the best salesperson and sell with certainty, you make sure you email us at info at sisterlandinvestors.com or DM us on Instagram, Sister Land Investors. We're happy to put you on the waiting list. I cannot wait because I know every single one of you, you're going to do fabulous, not only in land, but anything you want to sell. Selling is a reflection of your inner beliefs. I touched on it briefly earlier, but it is people sell what they think they could sell. What do I mean by that? Like if you say to yourself, not verbally out loud, but in your mind, you're thinking, well, I could only sell 100,000 this month. That's how much you're going to sell. If you tell yourself I could only sell 100,000 in a year, that's how much you're going to sell. There's something, and I don't know what it is, but I know it works. I know it works. There's something in what you say, either to yourself or you write down or you think about or you feel, that does come true. So if you really think you could only make a certain amount in a month, that's your thermostat. That's where you're going to level off. So we need to change that, ladies. We need to start making millions and millions and millions in a year. Stop it. Stop it with the limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs block sales success, and buyers do pick up on the beliefs in your energy. So when you're talking to the people and you, for some reason, to the buyer, you're talking to them and you have a belief like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not a good salesperson. And I don't know what I'm saying, or I don't know much about this. You're saying all this and it's going super quick while you're listening to them say, well, this is what I'm looking for and this is what I need. But in your mind, you're doing all this inner dialogue. They're picking up on that. Believe it or not, ladies, try it. Try it. In our course, we will do little examples for you to believe that it's you that causes a person either to buy or to sell or to do anything you want them to do. So I highly recommend for you to sign up for our course. I know you're going to love it. It's going to be a game changer. But yes, when you get on these phone calls, stop being scared. Stop being afraid. Believe in your product. That's the most important. You have to believe it. If you don't believe it, nobody else will. So if you believe it, nothing else matters. You're going to find a buyer. Your energy affects the outcome of every single deal. Energy, I mean the way you come onto the conversation, the way you answer the phone, the way you meet buyers and sellers. All that has to do with the way you feel about it, what you think, what you feel, and that in return will affect your closing. If you close or you don't close. And I hate to say it, but a lot of people go in with all these negative thoughts, and I was like, oh, well, it's inflation, it's recession, the economy is not good, the interest rates are high. You get fed all this all day long. And if you sit and listen to it, guess what? You're going to be part of that. But if you pull yourself out of it and you tell yourself a different story or you play your own news, then things are going to shift and things are going to change and you're going to see the outcomes. But no one will do it for you. You have to do it for yourself because you're the one in control of the sales. I hope that kind of hit the spot for you, ladies. For long-term success, you must expand, elevate, grow your mindset. Do you believe that? I want to know if you believe that. Like it, I truly believe that. You have to expand, grow, elevate your mindset in order for you to create wealth, to progress, to build more for you and your family. And I think we all come into investing to have generational wealth. I didn't come into investing, ladies. Let me make it very clear. I didn't get into investing just to buy me a new purse. I love nice things. We all do. But I didn't come to it to get the new Gucci purse or whatever is in style, Hermes or what. I did not come into this. I came in to secure my kids' future and my great grandchildren's future. We need to start thinking long term. When you come into investment, it's not something that you do overnight and you go buy yourself a nice car, which, yes, that's nice. I like it. But the main goal here, as us lady investors, is for us to create generational wealth to leave something for our grandkids and our great grandkids. So they could say, wow, great grandma was amazing. She was fabulous. She left us all this. Ladies, you have to stop thinking of next month. How am I going to pay my bills next month? You need to think long term. And I think that's our issue. And that's what we're going to address in this new course. We're going to address how to get under the hood, clear all that trash out, declutter it, disinfect it, all that, and rebuild it from the ground up so you can have success and wealth, not just for you, but for your great grandkids. You're not bound by circumstances, you're bound by your state of mind. How powerful is that? I'll end it with that. I think that was huge ending. Reflect on it, listen to it over again. And again, I think the mindset is 90. For me, it's 99. Some people say it's 80, whatever. For me, it's 99. Because once I get over my mindset or my limiting beliefs, nothing could stop me. No one could stop me. And that's the key. That's where we want you to be. That's where we want our women here in this sisterland investment to take it to another level and not stop thinking about next month paying the bills. Start thinking about your great grandkids. Create a future. And this is the thing about mindset. You want to do it yourself and teach yourself, but you want to share it with your kids and grandkids. So let them know what you're doing and what the limiting beliefs you have and how you're changing them, because it helps them. And again, they pick up on it. The way your buyers and sellers pick up on your energy, your kids pick up on it. So be the mom that you want to be and deliver her to your kids and your grandkids. I love you, ladies, and I'll see you in the next podcast. Again, sign up, info at Sisterland Investors. If you want to sign up, we'll send you the link. Take care. Bye-bye.